Now the main thing is multi-channel MAC protocol. What is multi-channel MAC protocol? This is what 1609.4 standard is. Okay, it allows multi-channel operation. Okay, so let us understand it. It is very important concept, and there is a lot of scope for research in this area. Time in the vehicular network is divided into some intervals. Okay, intervals of 100 millisecond each, and every 100 millisecond interval is called the synchronization interval. Okay, so 100 millisecond interval is further divided into 50 milliseconds interval. Okay, so what is the 50 millisecond interval? I will tell you why this 50 millisecond interval are divided and how they are using it. There are several types of multi-channel applications, means multi-channel operations. What those are? 4 types. You can see the names: continuous, alternating, immediate, and extended. Okay. So mostly we use the alternating one. Continuous is when we continuously use either control channel or service channel. Immediate means whenever a safety message is there, we switch to control channel. Whenever the non-safety message is there, we switch to the service channel, or after some time. Extended means when we have safety message, we transmit the safety message for a particular amount of time, then we start transmitting non-safety messages. Okay, so forget about these 3: continuous, immediate, and extended. Okay, we don't use these nowadays because the research in the alternating type of multi-channel MAC protocol has developed a lot. Okay, researchers have been working on this area. Okay, first understand the alternating one. Okay, repeat. Okay, I will repeat, no problem. Multi-channel MAC protocol. First thing is, what is multi-channel? Okay, first thing is, what is the word multi-channel? Multi-channel means earlier it was a multi-channel means if there are more than one channel, then the protocol is called the multi-channel protocol, or the network multi-channel. But it is not used now. Multi-channel means there are more than one type of channels. Okay, that is called multi-channel. More than one type, not more than one channel. More than one types of channel. In vehicular network, there are 2 types of channels. I told you. First one is control channel. Second type is service channel. Control channel is used for transmission of safety data, and service channel is used for transmission of non-safety data. Okay, so that is why it is called multi-channel MAC protocols. Now, since there are 2 types of channel, so when to use which type of channel, we don't know. Okay, it will be a real problem to researchers which channel we should use when. If there are only one type of channel and more than one channel, then we can select any channel depending upon our requirement. But in multi-channel protocols, if there are more than one types of channels, we cannot just select any channel. Okay, so in that case, what the standard has decided, they proposed that there will be time division in the network. Time is divided in the synchronization intervals of 100 milliseconds each. Okay. So every synchronization interval is of 100 millisecond, and every synchronization itself is divided into 50 milliseconds each. Okay. Forget about the continuous, immediate and extended. Okay. These are not used. Alternating one is the most used. So what it is, we use in control channel interval. This in alternating one, first one is GI. GI is what? Guard interval. It is of 4 milliseconds. Okay. Why the guard interval is provided, I will tell you. And after guard interval, you can see the CCH is written. What is this CCH? That is, we are using control channel in this particular amount of time. Okay, from 4th millisecond to up to 50 millisecond. Okay, so that is called control channel interval, and we are using only control channel in this interval. After that, again one guard interval is there of 4 milliseconds, and for the next 46 milliseconds we will be using service channels. Again the guard interval is there, we are again using only the control channel. Again guard interval is there, after that we are using service channels. Which service channel we should use, that is dependent upon the nodes and the protocol what we are proposing. But in first 50 milliseconds, after guard interval 40 milliseconds are left, we use only the control channel. That is why this is called the control channel interval. And in the next 50 seconds, after the 4 millisecond guard interval, we use any of the service channel. Okay, so that is why it is called service channel interval. Okay, so this is called multi-channel. So why this standard is followed? Because control channel is used to transmit safety data. I told you already, safety data as well as some control packets. So when we transmit safety data, our motive is to transmit that for a particular range. Okay, suppose a vehicle is traveling on a highway, suppose on an expressway, and it senses some situation that can cause an accident. What it should do, it should transmit a message to all the vehicles within its range. Suppose the range is 300 meter, however using multi-hop transmission we can increase, so it should transmit around up to 1 kilometer, it should transmit, okay, not less than that on a highway. Okay, because 1 kilometer is not a large distance in case of highway. So in that case, what happens, during CCHI, every channel is working on the control channel, every vehicle is working on the control channel only. So safety message can be transmitted for up to a long distance and with minimum delay. Why? Because every vehicle is working on the same channel. So if a vehicle receives the packet from another vehicle, it will quickly transmit the message to other vehicles as well. Okay, it won't be calculating to which channel it should transmit for that particular vehicle. So there will be quick transmission. Okay, so that is why safety message is transmitted during control channel only, control channel interval using CCH. And service channel interval, during service channel interval we generally transmit non-safety data. Okay, so non-safety data means every other data that is safety. Okay. So every vehicle can use different every pair I already told you can use different number of service channels so that they can complete their transmission. So we don't transmit safety message on this particular interval during SCHI because every vehicle might be tuned at different channels. Okay, so this is the reason why we use multi-channel MAC protocol. Now one thing is, this is the standard. It was proposed around 2010. So around 10 years has been passed already. So researchers have worked a lot in this area. For now, if you why the research in this area is required, assume that a safety message to be transmitted at the beginning of service channel interval. So what will happen? That safety message will have to wait for 50 milliseconds, okay, until the control channel interval. Then only it can be transmitted using control channel, okay, because we have allowed the safety messages to be transmitted on the control channel only during the control channel interval. Okay, so that is wrong. We can't do that because 50 millisecond of delay is not permissible in case of safety packets. So what we do, or what the researchers do, they vary this length. Means control channel interval is 50 millisecond here and service channel interval is 50 millisecond here, but researchers can vary these length according to any parameter. What those parameters are, how we can vary, I will tell you. So okay, this is it from this figure.